Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Over Potato. Welcome back to Factory Town. That's right. Okay, in the last episode, we did pretty good, actually. We were able to increase the tech level. We were able to increase the population level. No guarantee that that is going to happen again, necessarily, this time. Although I would definitely be hoping that we'd be able to make pretty significant progress on both fronts. Anyway. Yes, what do we need to do as the first order of business? Well, I'll tell you what the first order of business probably is. It's probably to see if we can try and maybe eke out just a little bit of extra production from these stinky forges. Because, I mean, we're getting a decent amount of iron, but we're just not getting enough. That's the problem. That is the real problem. I tell you what, can we add a steam booster? Can't add a steam booster. Now, the reason that we can't add a steam booster is because we simply just don't have any iron wheels. Look at that. We're just not getting anywhere near enough iron. I mean, is there any other iron patch that we can sort of drill down into and see if we can maybe... I mean, this is a pretty good area for iron over here. It is kind of... miles and miles and miles and miles away from absolutely everything. Maybe that's something that we should look into. I mean, what about a cargo ship? I tell you what, a cargo ship might be perfect. Is there a water route? Not really. There's not really a water route between the places. Although a cargo ship is definitely an intriguing idea. I'm very interested, to be honest. Rail freight cars, that's an idea as well. And to be honest, do we have locomotives? I think we might have locomotives. I need to get locomotives set up. We should definitely do that. And rail freight cars. I mean, we can get that very easily right now. Let's do that. Okay. Boxer car, tank car, and hopper car all unlocked. Let's get the cargo ship as well. That sounds good to me. Right, so we've got iron ore. We have coal over here. So I think that's what we need to work on, and then we need to get a crazy route as well. We can get the train station set up. We will get the train station set up, but we're not going to be able to do that quite yet. Not quite yet. Right. Nab. Can I afford 3 of these? I don't think that I can. And we're going to have to sort of stick with... Yeah, I think we're just going to have to stick with something like that. Then let's get... 20 iron. Ooh, that's a shame. Right. Get a whole bunch of forges over here. Is that enough? Sure. Let's roll with that. Iron plate, iron plate, iron plate. That leaves us still with 25 people spare. Although, bear in mind... that we can plonk down some new houses, and we probably should do that. Right, so those two, let's... 2, 4, 6, 8. That works out quite perfectly, actually. So we're going to drag a... belt into all of these. I say a belt. It's not a belt at all. In fact, it is a chute. Okay, that's looking good. So hopefully, the dream for this setup is that I just don't have to touch it. Like, it runs itself. That's the real hope. There we go. Is that going to split accordingly? I hope so. Okay, good. And good. I think that should work. Here's hoping. Right. Let's get one more of those. Now, I think that the elevation is such... we should be able to. There we go. We should be able to just make it... work, really. Okay, we're going to need to clearly build a little infrastructure up here anyway. Keep this at the same level. And bring it round here. Bring it down. That's good. And then all the way across here. Perfect. Then we'll get some inputs all the way along here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I think that should work as is, but just to be on the safe side, we're gonna nab some splitters. There we go. Perfect. And then do I want to crank the number of people here? I feel like I might not need to crank the numbers, but I'm gonna crank the numbers at least a little bit. Bump that up to 3. Bump that up to 3. Bump that up to 3. And bump that up to 3 as well. Hopefully, that'll be enough. Right. Bump that up to 3. That up to 3. That up to 3. 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 And that leaves us literally one person. One person off maxing out pretty much everything here. That's fine. Okay. Let's think about the route that we can get here. So, there's a couple of options. Cargo ship is definitely one. I do like the idea of building a train as well. That's in rail cars, isn't it? Yeah. So, steam locomotive, that requires a heck of a lot more iron than we currently have. But that being said, so does a cargo ship. So does a cargo ship. Now, we do have rails. We do have rails. Let me get the metal rails up here just for reference. Wow, 933... 933 rails there. That's a pretty decent number, if you ask me. I'm going to leave this infrastructure here because I suspect that we're probably going to be able to put some more mines down at some point in the future. But I think that this area would be a brilliant sort of drop-off point for a rail network. This train setup that we have here is kind of perfect, actually. We could definitely do something with that. Yeah, we could very, very much do something with that. Okay, let's use some rails. Let's use some rails. Let's see what we can do here. Right. So this is going to be the station. We're going to try and link up all the way over here. Let's chop down these trees here. Kind of want to thread the needle very, very carefully, because I would really rather not destroy any iron ore. Iron ore is in short supply. I could do without getting rid of any. All right, come around there. Perfect. And link up to here. Fine. Get this upgraded. Beautiful. And then we're gonna go along here, up here. Perfect. Ditch some of these trees. Along there. Up here. Does that keeps the good times flowing? Brilliant, it does. And we're gonna have the drop-off point in this area. I think. That's the dream anyway. So rail unloader. Rail unload, beautiful. And rail unload, perfect. So after that, we're gonna loop things back around. Loop things forward by one, thank you. Back around this way. Okay, good stuff. Up to there, and down to here, across, in, and down. So as you can see, I'm kind of determined to try and use the same, or most of the same infrastructure that I have already. There we go. Keep that level. It doesn't matter about how it looks. That frankly does not interest me. Doesn't make a difference. Not going to complain altogether too much. Alright, brilliant. And across here and around. Wowzers. Okay, that took 600 bits of rail, but was definitely worth it. If we can make it work. If we can make it work. Okay. Let's get some loading silos. Let's get some belts. We can do better than wood conveyor belt. We can get some... We can get some proper cloth conveyor belts. Also, log bridges. I haven't actually done anything with log bridges. I feel like I should. Okay. Let's divide into 2 groups. Divide into 2 groups, and I hope that that's going to be enough. I hope that's going to be enough belt action. I'm not actually convinced that it will be. I feel like there might be a need for some faster metal belts here. We don't have tons of this stuff. We have a distinct lack of it, given that we need more metal. Okay, that's looking a little bit more positive. To be honest, all of these could do with an individual super fast belt. Okay, and gonna get pusher in there. Nice. So we're gonna push forward unless we absolutely can't. Let's get another pusher in here. No, hold on. Whoops, my bad. There. Rotate that around, that across there. Okay. So it should flow across. And into these silos here. We're out of iron yet again. No big dealio. Push, push, push. There we go. Okay, so that's going to store quite a large amount of iron ore. Shockingly enough, it's nowhere near enough. It really, really isn't. I'm also going to have a little sort of pusher in here. And have a little pusher in here, which sort of, hopefully, maybe just allows us to stockpile a little bit of iron in the meantime. And the whole point of doing that is so that we can get a train down. We need 10 wheels. We need 10 wheels. And I get the distinct impression that we will not be getting 10 wheels anytime soon, hence why I'm going to take some emergency action to try and sort of stockpile a few wheels on the side. We only need 10, so it's not crazy numbers. Not crazy numbers, far from it. Anyway, the point that we really need to get to is where we are able to... That needs to get upgraded, by the way. The point that we need to get to is basically where we are delivering tons and tons and tons of... it's called conveyor, isn't it? It's in paths. Yeah, conveyor belt. We need to get these... We need to get this from here to here. That's the simplicity of the whole situation. Wrong type of thing. Wrong type of thing. Don't worry about the grabber not grabbing anything. That's fine. Nice. Cool. Okay, so is two silos enough here? Feel like the answer to that is maybe no, but that's okay. Right, boxcar can transport a large amount of goods. I think that's kind of what we need, right? Coal, ores, grain, other granular cargo, tank car. No, we need boxcars, right? We totally need boxcars. Also metal mine carts. That might be useful. But to be honest, given that we have trains, there seems to me no reason why we shouldn't get trains. Okay, we can straight up just add the boxcars to the train, which I love, actually. That is great news. That is really, really great. We need to get water. We need to get water, and we should probably find a place to do that. What about here? Can we store water in... We can store water in here. Brilliant. Right, well, let's see if we can try and deliver water by... we cannot. We cannot deliver water by that method. Let me try something else. Maybe we straight up just need to... Right, stop this train. Grab some wells. Okay, that's not gonna work, is it? Because we're gonna need grabbers from all of the wells. They don't automatically output anymore like they used to. Don't worry about it. Ditch that grabber. Cool. Okay. We got water stored. We should probably get coal storage too. How's the loader looking? Access type, load. Yeah, trains. Just fuel, really. We could hold until full, but I don't necessarily want to do that. Let's go to there. And let's go in there like so. Okay. That's kind of the vibe that I was going for. And to be honest, I'm pretty chuffed with how that's worked out. That looks great. Okay, the coal is coming through. Brilliant. Okay, let's press play. See if this works. We should see that get filled up, that get filled up. Beautiful. Okay, I have no idea if it's going to be enough coal, but we'll see shortly. Let's add a boxcar. Okay, this has gone the wrong way. Gone the wrong way and picked up the wrong thing. Very cool. Very cool. Signal tags. I mean, is there a way... Railroad control, barrier gates. Fuel loader. I don't need to load fuel. We've already got the fuel set up. Item filters. Yeah, we want to only allow iron ingots. So if I had, like, iron in there. Signpost, signal gate. Block that will only pass messages if the gate is open. See, I feel like that would be quite handy. One-way sorter, pusher. Now, will that work? Item filters, iron. See, it might just work. Ooh, it did work. It did work. I'm not sure if that's because the item filter is on iron, but I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Okay, let's ditch the wood wheels in the back. This train is going to get way bigger, by the way. It's got to get way bigger. Let's give it another box car. There we go. Perfect. We could add wooden mine carts. I don't know why we'd want to do that, but hey-ho. Right. Now we just need a few more box cars and we are good to go. I kind of would like to get a massive stonking train. That's kind of the idea, but we'll wait and see how that goes. Anyway, it's going to come around here, back down here, around this way. Brilliant. Straight. It's going to continue on straight. Yeah, we shouldn't really need to make any further amendments to the route. It should just kind of work. It should just kind of work. Yeah, to be honest, I think I'm doing the right thing by having a brand new sort of processing area for all of the iron. We could get another sort of like hopper train to carry the iron ore. But that doesn't really seem very sensible. That doesn't really seem sensible at all. No, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. No, I'm quite content with the way that things are. Right, let's add one more boxcar. Let's let you go. And then let's see if we can get loaded up here. Beautiful. All right, and then we just chug all the way through. Beautiful. It's just that simple. So that is 150 iron on that train right there. That is a lot of iron. Now I could hold until empty. I could, and perhaps I should hold until empty. Yeah. Allows us to get the maximum amount of iron out in a given time. Chug. We've got plenty of water. We've got plenty of fuel. Yeah, that's perfect. You know what? Don't hold until empty, but let's hold this one until empty. There we go. Perfect. All right, that worked an absolute treat. That worked an absolute treat. That's going to get so much more iron into the system. It's going to make a huge difference. Yeah, I think that's exactly what we need. And I think we can manage at least one more boxcar. Yeah, we can manage at least one more boxcar, and we can definitely do with multiple trains. Definitely do with multiple trains. Okay, so that's going to add to the sort of the local production, which is great, super important. We have constantly working iron operations. Yeah. So that's going to be great. We're filling up here. That's wonderful. Let's get this iron thing upgraded, that iron thing upgraded. Perfect. Yep. Okay, what do you know? What do you know? That works like an absolute treat. Let's get more iron. Let's get more iron stuff on this. Let's get some more iron stuff on this belt. And let's also explore the idea of actually turning this barn into a useful station stop. There we go. Let's pusher. Cool. Okay, so we've obviously got the silo here, which is ready to go, as is. Silo's here. Let's turn this around. Okay, good. Let's get shirts. Nice. Let's get a train in here. Let's item filter to shirts. Add a boxcar. See if it goes straight. It does indeed go straight. Wow, that's marvelous. Right, let's just sort of follow the route here. I think I want to copy the iron order. Put the iron order up that way. And then set the default route round here. In fact, divert that way and then... Cool. Okay. Let's see if that works a smidge more preferably. How are we doing? How are we doing over here? The tailor is looking good, but of course we have nowhere near enough people working here. We also seem to need a little bit more leather. What's the issue? We need more water? I mean, that can be dealt with super easily if I just get some more wells. 1, 2, 3. There we go. What do you know? Off to the races. We do need a lot more leather, but that's okay. Right. Where are we dropping this stuff off? We've dropped it off here. Right. Well, that's maybe a bit of a problem. I also realize I haven't converted this track yet. Please don't get pushed left. It's a big old problem. Push left if your filter is short. Great. Turn around. Item filter short. Turn around. Stop. Turn around, please. Okay, this is... Can you not turn around? Turn around? No. Okay, it's a bit unfortunate, but whatever. Try again. Great, and away you go. Let's hope. Let's hope that this plays a little nicer here. Hey, there we go. Wonderful. Right. All the way around here. All the way around here. Let's make sure that it is all electrified up. And right back in there. Cool. Okay, this isn't a perfect workaround, but in fact, I tell you what, it doesn't need to be a perfect workaround. It just needs to push. It doesn't need to. What's the category called? Satisfaction category. What is the category called though? Because there's a category name. We can get it to push everything in that category. Sellable satisfaction category. Maybe that? Is it in clothing? Yeah, there it is. Clothing. That's perfect. Clothing or... In fact, can we sort like general store? General store. General store sell goods category. Brilliant. That's exactly what we need. Okay, then we get a silo in here. And we go... We don't hold until unloaded. Here we go. But that should be fine, right? Beautiful. Works an absolute treat. Anything that sells clothes? I'm going to get you to drop off here, and then I'm just going to ditch. Because frankly, it doesn't matter anymore. Old news. Old news. Those caravans, old flippin' news. We should have plenty of shirts. We should have an absolute abundance of shirts. Warm coats. Warm coats are next on my list, actually. Carrots can remain for now. Coats, too. We'll have to ditch coats. Right. Nice. So, let's put this as a clothing filter. Cool. Train filter. We're going to make sure that you are on shirts. This one boxcar, by the way. Second boxcar, third boxcar. This middle boxcar is going to be on warm coats. And then we're going to have a third, which is going to be on cloaks. Sure is. There we go. Okay. We get 2 of these. It's going to look a little funky. It's going to look more than a little funky, isn't it? It is going to look awful. But that's okay. You don't watch for the looks. If you do, what are you doing? Right, warm coats over there. Cool. I mean, this infrastructure here is just a disaster, really. And cloak. Right, let's see if this ends up working out. I'm actually going to turn it around, and then I'm going to sort of send it back just to sort of redo the route there, just to see if that ends up working out. The other thing that we need to set up, of course, is a little fuel stop, which, to be honest, should not be difficult to do at all. Yep. No. Oh, there's been a disaster. There's been a disaster. What's wrong with the existing route? What's wrong with this route here? I am confused. What's the problem with taking this? Why the heck would you drive this way? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, there's plenty of clearance, right? Does that need to be pointing down that way? There should be no issue with this. Oh, was that it? This is specifically the remedy. Also, I've just noticed a pretty serious problem. That is the fact that the remedy is not being delivered accordingly. Whatever. Look, this should be fine. This should be totally fine. No route to target. I beg to differ. There is definitely a route to target here. Get in line, get in line. Up and over, down, 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 around the corner. Yeah. No issues at all. No issues at all. Yeah, cool. Is it because this is too low? No idea what the issue is. You need to pick up from here, take to the apothecary. You need to pick up from no, hold on. Pick up from here, take to there. Yeah, I mean, that shouldn't really be a problem. There's a lot of stuff that is going around saying that it doesn't have a route, but let me assure you that it most certainly does. Also, my trains got stuck somewhere. They sure have. No water. Irritatingly, that is just what I was fixing. Okay, but the even bigger issue is that there's not going to be an opportunity for this train to pick up water until it has gone all the way around. Can it make it up this slope? It can. That's fine. But you need water as well. How do you not have water? How do both of these trains not have water? What on earth is going on? That's the clothing train and that's the iron train. What? You should both have a route to get water now. Okay, you're going to fill up. Good stuff. You're going to go around. Oh, you're going to really struggle up that hill, aren't you? Oh, yeah, you are going to struggle up that hill, friend. Well, it's quite amusing, to say the least. Quite amusing, indeed. Okay, rail loader. Fuel, fuel. Yep, we got the water that we need. We got water here. I really don't understand what the issue is. We'll be filling up with water momentarily, and that's perfect. Right, is there anything else in the clothing category that we could really supply? Shoes. Shoes we could definitely supply. We'll worry about that in just a second, though. What do I need for this? Mana pipes? We need a mana forge. Or we need a mana pipe to be produced in a magic forge. Also, a medical wrap. A poultice, something, and cloth. That's probably pretty easy to deal with. Let's do that, shall we? Alright, did I put this on hold until empty? Yeah, I did. I'm gonna keep an eye on that iron train because I'm convinced that something's going walkabout. Anyway, what do I need for the medical wrap? We need advanced medicine. That is ointment, which is fish oil and herbs, which is easy enough to do. Easy enough to do. Deep mining still hasn't happened. Natural knowledge tome. I guess we can get, sure. Industrial knowledge tome. Mana purification. We're gonna need advanced medicine. We need 1,000 books and 2,000 tokens. What do I need for the level 2? Level 2 tokens. Natural knowledge tome 2. We can actually make that. How much knowledge does that give us? 10 research points as opposed to 1. Wow, okay, so it's 10 times more effective. Well, that's got me interested. That has got me very, very interested. Right, you're still motoring around here. Got plenty of water, plenty of fuel. Yeah, cool. No issues. This is very sad. This is so very, very sad. I really want to get medical wraps up and running. I would really, really like the opportunity to get medical wraps up and running. Part of the problem, I think, is that we just need more books, eh? We now need more pages. Well, I tell you what, if we get faster belts here, it's going to give us more pages. That will go some of the way to fixing that problem. But we could really do with more books in general, to be honest. Let's see if I can yoink another one of these. Sure. Go. There we go. And pages. Cool. Don't know where we're going to get cloth from yet. Haven't really decided that. I'd like to think it would be this workshop, but I suspect this workshop's a little over-encumbered. But let's create the facility that we need to get more books. Ditch that grabber there. Cool. Where's our iron train? Still slowly chugging around. Why did the iron train not go the right direction? It's not... You're not doing the iron thing. Okay, you're supposed to be on shirts, for one. Oh, I tell you what, it's... Oh, no, I tell you what I've done. It's sellable. It's in the sellable... It's in... I didn't even realize. Of course, iron is a sellable category in the general store. That's why. So we need to filter for iron first. There we go. Shirts, warm coats, cloaks. Let's get all of those things. Yep. Unload. Beautiful. And let's get cloaks and warm coats. Brilliant. It's not a completely wasted endeavor. It's just a little bit pointless. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a smidgen pointless. Okay, so more books. More books should be coming through. How are we doing for cotton? We're not doing bad for cotton, but to be honest, we could do with really ramping up production here. Production could definitely do with being ramped. I'm going to yoink this out here. I'm going to yoink this out there. Yep. And... we should, if I select cotton here, should be good to go. Right, we love lots of cotton. You are going to be producing cloth. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Go, and back the way here, out the way that way, ditch that, pick up, copy, copy, boom, boom. All right. Is that going to be enough cloth? We'll have to wait and see. Coin booster, steam booster, you bet. Let's get some steam. Good stuff. That should be enough. That should be enough to get us going at a good rate of knots, if I do indeed say so myself. Get that upgraded to the max level. Perfect. Right. So, in order to get the nature tome, we needed... select recipe, nature knowledge tome 2. In fact, we should probably get rid of nature knowledge tome 1. We need fish oil and we need medicinal. That's fine. I'm gonna ditch that. I'm gonna ditch that. Ditch that. Ditch that. Ditch that. To be honest, I feel like I kind of want to move this over there. It's going to make it a little bit funky for the iron belt, but that's okay. We can make do. The books, similarly, are going to need to get shunted around a little. Cool. What are we doing here? Shirts, no route to target. Ditch the shirts then. Iron bars. I mean, what do you mean there's no route to target? There should definitely be a route to target. over there. I mean, yeah, it's risible to suppose that there is no route to target here. Right, there you go. Look, of course there's a route to the target. It's just a little difficult to understand. Same with this. Look, bandages. Come on. Come on. Pick up bandages. Take over here. See, it's just not that difficult. It's not that difficult. You may have to recalculate all your stinky little routes, video game, but come on. Okay. So we've got iron. We've got some nature knowledge token things. That's fine. Are we getting many more books? No, not yet. That's fine, though. Okay, so here's what I want to do. I want to get a couple wagons. I want to get lots of wagons, actually. I want you to take cloth from there to... Actually, cancel that. Let's get a little silo. Little silo in there. Boom, and boom. Do I love the fact that we're doing it with caravans? I do not. Am I bothered? I am not. Right, let's see the route that these wagons end up taking. Because I know that I can probably manage something better in terms of access, fast access, that is. There we go. That's not too shabby. Ah, how did that destroy everyone's routing? For real? Forget it. There you go. Okay. Good. So that works. That's gonna get cloth over to this workshop to make many more books, which I'm very excited about. We're also going to get 2 silos here, because we're gonna need more silos for sure. We're gonna get 2 of those. Let me just double check what we needed. We needed fish oil and we needed remedy. So fish oil from here to that one. Remedy from this one to that one. If I'm not mistaken. Hopefully that ends up working out. Got plenty of remedy. Looking good. What do we need more of? Herbs? Shockingly, it is herbs that we need more of. Let's speed this up, eh? Okay, that should be a little better. No guarantees, of course, but we'll see. Right, so this is gonna work if we start to see some nature tome level 2s get through, and that does indeed look to be the case. Right. So, you know, there's no reason why I shouldn't use... There's no reason why I shouldn't use caravans. They're just better in every single way. Right. Nature tome 2s across to the school. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And it's saying that we need more cloth here, but there's pretty much nothing that we can do to accelerate the growth of cloth anymore. I mean, we could add a coin booster here. Crank that up to max. See if we get any more cotton. We would obviously get more cotton. It's costing us a lot of coinage, though. Fish oil to here? What's the issue? There is no issue. There is absolutely no issue. Video game, there is no problem here. Driving through the field doesn't really seem to be a preferred option. Maybe I just ditch the coal then? You know what? That's going to end up causing a blockage if I don't ditch the other half of the coal. I'm not over the moon about, you know, maneuvering the coal. getting rid of the coal, but that's kind of fine. If we have to, we have to. Right. What truck is currently doing... You're currently doing industrial knowledge. You know what? You can be dismissed. You can be replicated. Let's get the tome, and let's budge the tome around. Yeah, there is basically no downside to doing that. Cool. We do still need herbs. Ah, that's a problem. I've forgotten to sort out herbs. Forgotten to sort out herbs. How the heck do we sort out herbs? Well, we still have the herbs from over here, so I guess that's what we're gonna do. Except this time, I'm just gonna link on like so. Let's do that. Sure. Pick up, drop off. There we go. Okay. See if that ends up working out. I'm hopeful that I'm just going to be able to use the same belts. The same belt as the belt that we use for iron. That's the plan. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it doesn't end up being a disaster. But cool. All right, we're getting tome level 2s, which is great. Very, very happy with that. Can we get some more research? Can we get, you know, the other thing? Industrial tome level 2? Sure. Ah. Wheels and pipes. Both of which we're actually making right now. Right, what did I say? Wheels and pipes. Well, we are siphoning off some wheels. I guess we can take from there. Stick that into there. And pipes. Where the heck am I manufacturing pipes? Oh, bleeding neck. I can't even remember where I'm making pipes. Pickaxes, which we're selling still. I have no idea where the heck we're making pipes. I am obviously making them somewhere. Obviously. I've got lots of them as well. How do you make pipes? God, that's incredible. I have no idea. It must be over here somewhere, right? No conveyors. Wheels, gears. I have absolutely no idea where the pipes are. Ah, here we go. In the forge. That's it. They're made in the forge. Of course they're made in the forge. Where else would they be made? Okay. Now, is there any chance... Is there any chance of me getting... you know what I should do? Just do this. Do this. Do this. Good stuff. And in there. Okay, here come the pipes. The pipes are a-coming. And because the pipes are a-coming, pick up, brilliant, drop off, there. Very, very simple setup. And that's going to get us Industrial Tomes level 2. Quite spectacular, if I do indeed say so myself. That is pretty darn brilliant. Right. Then there are, like, multiple of these little trucks. You know what? This should actually just be deleted wholesale. Ditch you, ditch you, ditch you. Let's copy, paste onto there. Still need the iron deliveries, don't get me wrong. But we're going to do this much more sensibly. Pick up iron. Deliver to there. Perfect. That works. An absolute treat. An absolute treat. How much iron do we have? Quite a lot of iron, actually. We are getting a decent amount of the stuff. Are we full up over here? We're not quite full up over here. Okay, let's double the capacity, double the transport capacity of iron that we're moving between these two places. Might need to get another train, by the way, which we can definitely do. How are we doing here? Warm coats, cloaks. Yeah. All right. This is good. This is good. Excellent. Excellent. Hold up. Warm coats and cloaks. Yeah. I thought we were carrying like 1 or 2 warm coats or cloaks around. But hey ho. Ooh, yeah, I see what's happened here. This is messy. This is very, very messy. Pick up, pick up, pick up. Yeah, that's entirely my fault. That's a huge problem, as it turns out. That's really embarrassing. Oh well. Anyway, what we can now do is we can now reverse the flow of all of these. There we go, of all of these shirts, and we can start stocking them back up inside the barn again. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Right. We are doing very, very well in terms of happiness. No real issues at all. I think we want to get another train. Another iron train, that is. Item filter is iron. Now that we know how to actually use them. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, gonna stop that and then just sort of wait a little bit for the train to make its way around the map. Also, tell you what, I need to add a boxcar here. Train filter is clothing, but item filter can be wood wheel. Because this is a general store anyway, so no reason not to also use this train to do. Not to also get it to do wheels. Let's do wooden wheels. Nice. Okay, and then we should be ready to go on pretty much all fronts here. So we're going to have 50 woolen coats. We're going to have 50 cloaks. Holy cow, you've never seen anything so good. That is great. That is wonderful. This food mill, bless it, is doing a grand old job, but it's not good enough, unfortunately. Let's get some better belts in here. Hopefully we're able to shift some more. Hopefully we're able to shift some more stuff into the food mill. That's kind of what we're going for. Could add a steam booster. We'll add a steam booster. There we go. And let's also speed up this belt a little bit. Cool. Pasture's already upgraded to max, so there's nothing more that we can really do for that, but that's fine. Right, we should be selling everything at the general store. Look at that. Look at that indeed. Wood wheel? Did we unload the wood wheel? Ah, we didn't. Hold on. Item filters. Stop filtering. Cargo. Yeah. It might not, it might not work. Might not work because the train is filtered on clothing. But, whatever. If it doesn't work, then we just have to get a brand new. And we have to get a brand new train that does just wood wheels, really. That's not the end of the world to do, to sort out at all. I'm very happy with that. Look at all the happiness. Look at all the happiness. We are shockingly close to maxing out our happiness here. I think trains are the way to go. Seriously, they're really, really good. Similar with food market, we got a lot of food market happiness. The apothecary, on the other hand, is lacking a little bit. We could really do with getting some more antidotes delivered. And do we have antidotes in storage? We do. To be honest, we can crank up the number of people working in these places. The magic huts. Sorry, the herbal medicine huts. And that would sort us right out. There we go. That's our house capacity reached. Cool. Love to see that. Okay. Crank the number of workers in the medicine huts. Crank them up. Crank them up. Crank them up. And we are good. We should be good for more antidote. Pick up antidote. Drop off at the apothecary. And we're sorted. Just like magic. Just like magic. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Okay. Right, so I think we might actually be able to hit the next happiness goal. Believe it or not. With a couple of little tweaks, I think we might be not far off. How many poultices do we have? We've got enough for another delivery of them. There we go. I'm going to say we got enough for another delivery of bandages. There we go. Cool. And we definitely have more for another delivery of remedies. And we almost certainly have more for another delivery of fish oil. Okay. So if that works, then that's good. Also, is this... Yeah, we're able to fit under here. Is there like an issue with the one-wayness of this? One way. Yeah, I don't really understand what the problem is here. Some shenanigans going on, for sure. Anyway, I think we are genuinely going to hit our happiness goal. It shouldn't be too difficult. It shouldn't be too difficult at all. All right, carrots we're 100% satisfied for. Bread, I mean, we're still faffing around bread. Are we good for bread? Not really. We need way more flour, by the looks of it. That is a nasty, nasty, nasty amount of flour that we require. Hey, look at that. House capacity plus 10. Wow, this thing can really go, eh? Holy cow. All right, well, that's an unexpected win. I didn't really anticipate us hitting that milestone. The fact that we are 100% satisfying general store customers is brilliant. Like, that is really, really good. Apothecary, we're pretty much there on one of the categories, not there on the medicines category. Pretty much there on the food category as well. So, you know, on all fronts, we're doing pretty darn well, if I do indeed say so myself. Next episode is really just trying to get all the research sort of squared away. We really need to do Really need to do better in terms of research. I suspect that I'm probably going to want to get some enchanted books going. We need to get mana magic up and running soon, and that's kind of what we're going to focus on, I suspect, in the next episode. But for now, ladies and gents, thank you ever so much for watching. My name, of course, has been Open Potato. Thanks as ever to the fantastic Patreon supporters over at patreon.com/Open Potato. Thank you very much for watching, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye.